where Aste was present. Shah he Prajapati, the Prajapati, Kardam Rishi. Translation, please repeat after me. When she thought of her great husband, the best of the sages, Kardam Muni, who was very dear to her, she, along with all the maid servants, at once appeared where he was. Acha. Purport Prabhupada is saying, it appears from this verse that in the beginning, Devahuti thought herself to be dirty and dressed in a very niggardly way. Thank you. When her husband asked her to enter the lake, she saw the maid servant and they took care of her. Everything was done within the water, and as soon as she thought of her beloved husband, Kardama, she was brought before him without delay. There are some of the powers attained by perfect yogis. They can immediately execute anything they desire. Here, there are many devotees here. Some of them must be long time practicing Krishna consciousness. Yes, and you have some experience as we practicing Krishna consciousness. This is called the topmost yoga. There are many yoga systems, karma yoga, Gyan Yoga, Dhan Yoga, Raj Yoga, so many types. The word yoga means connecting with the Supreme Being. And, practicing, and it is in general means, yoga means you practice controlling senses. Some does control artificial. Sometimes it doesn't work. So you see the case of Vishwamitra Muni and others. So in our case, even to control tongue is very difficult. Yes or no? Hmm. Sometimes it's a system of many things. How to speak of mind? More difficult. Even Arjun said, and Krishna said, Chanchalang, he one of Krishna. Yes, I understand mind is very restless. Now we are here, mind is here thinking, maybe looking at the Radha, Govardhandari. Suddenly mind gone to Mayapur. Possible? You're asking question. Later. Hold on. Very difficult to bring the mind under your control. According to your sadhana, using mind at the lotus feet of Krishna, chanting Hare Krishna, you can. But you have to strictly follow sadhu shastra guru. Just like Prabhupada said, you do your sadhana, strictly follow four relative principles. And then it's very difficult sometimes even for the devotee. Follow four relative principles. Because of the, our habits are there. We have got a tendency to do all these things, which is forbidden. 14. Everybody, in general. He said, habit is the second nature, and to control, especially old habit from time immemorial, how difficult. Anyway, this is yoga means like that. And they get so many wonderful things they can do to the common people's eyes. You can walk over water, you can read your mind, He'll tell exactly what you're thinking right now. Well, but among all, he said, Yogina Sarvesham, Madgatena Antaratmana, Suddhavan, Bhajate Jomam. Bhaj, Bhaj means to serve the Lord. From that Bhaj, Sanskrit root word, verse, come Bhakta. Bhakta, Bhakti, all this. And he says, among all yogis, devotees are the topmost yogi. See, yogi means he must have some siddhi. The devotee doesn't ask for siddhi. But he walks in such a way that it is better than even siddhi. And things are done. Say the case of Ambarish Maharaj. The great yogi Durvasa came to harass him. And he could take just little something he did. Before him, he drank water in front of his guest without offering him anything. And he took a hair from his head, slashed against the ground. At once, there is a fiery demon coming to swallow Maharaj Ambarish, kill him. And so Maharaj Ambarish is completely surrendered soul. Om Tad Vishnu Param Pradam. Devotees are always meditate on the lotus feet of Vishnu Krishna Hari Krishna. So, Lord has got his promise. If somebody is surrendered soul, definitely I'll protect him. Even he is how great my enemy may be, did so many things, but he's come surrender, I give him protection. At once, within a fraction of a moment, before he could do anything to Maharaj Ambarish, Sudarshan Chakra, 1,000 times more powerful, emitting heat, radiating, than sun, appeared for his protection. You see, he didn't ask. This is Prabhupada gave example. Lord Ramchandra couldn't go to save Sita, go to Lanka. He can. Why he has to make bridge? But still, how the bridge is made? The devotees can do also. He chanting Lord Ram's name. Jai Sri Ram. All glories to Sri Ram. Taking some roots of tree, big, or mountain, from the mountain stone, rocks, and throwing. Some say writing Ram's name, some say chanting. And at once, stone is floating. You go to, now they still show some stone-like thing floating in the water, So, there are many jokshittis. The devotees don't care. By God's grace. Just like Maharaj Umachas. There are many instances like that. So yoga means some also do tapasya and he get power. This is minor one. Because you are devotee here, I am giving an example. Those a long time we find the movement must have experienced what you desire, you find some or other desire is fulfilled. There's a long time. Yes or no? Yes or no? Long time in the movement. Yeah, you'll find how it is happening. You cannot tell. Other people may believe or not. Prabhupada about that, many things said. Just like still nowadays, you tell, give example. You tell about old days thing and the scripture. Vishwamitra went in 1 year with this material body, went to Vaikuntha. It took him 1 year to go to Vaikuntha planet. Who can go? Even in the moon or sun, the people cannot go. Chandraloka, Suryaloka. Prabhupada don't accept it. They went to. I asked one Indian scientist, even India sent some robot here. Can you tell, are you sure they're going to? I don't know what the service I'm supposed to do as a professor for one of the cream of Indian institution like IIT, like MI, America, they have got MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. India, they have got the best students sometimes go there. Some of them. There's some professor I asked, I know some. I got. So tell the experience, well, experiences or what Prabhupada say. I tell some of the things today. Some time for other subject. Telling about Joshi. In India, especially people just I'm coming from Kumbh Mela. Because actually it is full of the yogis this time come here to take a dip. Every day, Prabhupada's time, Prabhupada was telling in Haridwar, there are many yoga society. Kashi, Haridwar, all these places. Especially these two places. Kashi, not that. Haridwar. Very nice. So Haridwar, you like taking bath in the Ganges, so refreshing, crystal clear water, beautiful scenery. Outside of the river, elephant coming, taking bath, drinking beer, very nice. In background, nice mountain, nice. But also tigers are there inside. Elephant, tiger. Some sadhu also live there. Yes. They are not afraid. So Prabhupada is saying every day. I might have told you. Often Prabhupada is there. People take bath there. I go sometimes with that. Stay sometimes read Srimad Bhagavatam, devotees. Other up Himalaya. Vasudev, Narad. So say, take bath, take bath. It is said that in religious place where there is river there, people simply take bath to wash off their sins. Sometimes also get, become cleaned of material contamination, become elevated, liberated. So great saintly person, they come in the Kumbh Mela. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu didn't go to take bath. Purpose is a great place of pilgrimage. Nityananda went, Prabhupada went, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda went, Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur went, many times, Prabhupada went. But our purpose is developing attachment to Krishna. So we go there to fulfill the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, distribute book, doing Sankirtan, not necessarily take bath. You can take bath. Big queue, nice, long, long mind, different places. Millions of people come. Every year, every 12 or 14 year biggest. So different according to constellation of the stars. So Haridwar, Ganges water, Ganga, Jamuna, Godavari, Narmada, Tapti, take bath, you get so much benefit, especially particularly. And every day do, we also become free. So they take deep, not only one place, so many places of pilgrimage. Take deep, don't get up. And found him 1500 miles maybe from there, Ganga Sagar, roughly. I'm making a wild guess. Ganga Sagar, great place of pilgrimage. Nityananda Prabhu went, Lord Balaram went, many. There is a place of Kopil. Gurdam and Gurdamuni have got son, Devahuti, as Lord Kopil Dev, who preached metaphysics in science. So it's a metaphysics. It's called Shankha Yoga. There are 6 types of philosophy in India, compiled by different great sages. Vedanta Sutra, Uttar Mimamsa, Patanjali Yoga, a few others, So each of them by somebody propounded by some great sages. Regarding this yoga, he said Krishna is the Yogeshwara. He has got all mystic siddhi. We can see the sage. He was under the water, na? There is our That, the one sage, he said that he came to long time, he saw some fishes having enjoying sensual pleasure, so he had an idea at once. Well, I will also have. So he's got up that Sobhuri Rishi, that place still there in Vrindavan. Behind our temple, there is a village. Still they worship Sobhuri Rishi. I went many times. I say, somewhere here, Sobhuri Rishi under the Jamuna. Jamuna has gone far now, not so there. But the place is there. And the village under his name. He used to live there with all the princes of the king Mandata, Lord Ramchandra's previous forefathers, Mandata. He has some quite a few daughters, princesses. So Mandata came, he said, you have got so many daughters, give me one, I want to accept as my wife. Mandata, not Pope said, he said, so old man, under the water, must be ugly, all wrinkling face. Who will marry? Young girl wants young prince. But he's a great sage, Jogi also, doing austerity. Oh, you want to marry? No problem. Go there. They will select you like you. Right? Suddenly he thought so easily, he answered like that. Yes. But sometimes yes could mean no also. Why? Naturally, those girls won't marry him. Select him. He could understand. Within a short time, with his joke siddhi, he became like a very handsome, strong, stout young man, like a prince. And without knowledge of king, he went to the palace. In India, it is common. There is some, not window, some gulguli, you'll see Mayapur there, any temple, small, small hole. Usually princess, queen, they sit there, watch outsider come to the palace, they see. They talk about, hey, this guy is like this. Hey, who is this guy? Very nice. Young son, man. They each princess, they're talking about themselves. Hey, he is just fit for me. No, no, he is fit for me. All of them, they like, all of them liked him. The king, when he came to the palace, came to know the one guy came here, and all the princes, all of them, all his daughters liked him. He said, "You are one, and no problem." He made himself as many princesses as married them. So same thing here. Knowing how strong her appetite for enjoyment, she made himself into 9 person to enjoy with her, with a condition, of course. He will soon go away. I may not like it, make condition. Prabhupada also says, you get married, tell, by this time I have to go. Otherwise, very difficult to cut off, really say. It's easy to say, once you become attached, it's very difficult. Cut off. There is a guru is necessary. Guru means heavy. It's like you are tied up with so many ropes, not one. 3, 4 ropes together, tied up. Unless somebody is free from all this rope, this material attachment, who can free you? You have to require that sort of person. And he will say such word, very harsh, to cut off his material attachment. Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur once giving initiation, one person, he is married, but moment somebody come to know in a family in India, he is going to become sadhu, I got everybody. One boy I remember, after many years, went to his house for 1 or 2 days. He coming back to me, said, Maharaj, my father, mother crying like anything moment. I'm doing a sadhu. I said, didn't I tell not to go? You couldn't, you are overwhelmed. Now he came after 1 or 2 days, came after 3 months. And because of the reaction, he's changed. His father, mother came to see me. How he's changed. They have got so much dream for his son. Everybody like that in India. In your country, I cannot tell. Right. Hey, do you get? So anybody, little bit do tapasya, just like every day you are this boy, is there, I don't know how long he is. You come to Mangalarati, you automatically you get some power. Maybe you don't know what it is. Suddenly you find. In case one day one guy in India intentionally do some austerity. Even some lady chaste, only attached to her husband, and not any other man attracted, good look, she also get power. So an incident and famous in the scripture. So few others tell because he jokes with this thing. There is anima, one can be smaller than the smallest, smaller than atom. Enter into something, maybe door closed, he goes inside. He can come out, must be small. Hold it. Mohima, he can become bigger than the biggest. Mohima, Anima, Logima, he can be lighter than the lightest. Lighter than air, he can float. Or walk over water. In India, usually anybody can show something wonderful which common people cannot think of. They think he's a big sadhu. Let us go see. He's gone one guy going not very long ago, few years ago. Some guy is famous, yogi, whole India. Even Prime Minister go to see him, ask him many questions. Will Ram Mandir be built? Yes. You sure? You so much trouble. You want or not? It will. So we went to see. Hey, where are you going? Another guy. I'm going to see that guy. Don't go. This guy is a mystic. He'll show you something. What will show? You may be somewhere there in Vrindavan. You will go to see he is naked. He doesn't care for cold, severe. Automatically get power. He is in a big munch. That means with a wooden the pillar, and top you can sit down there with some bamboo, made something. And he's sitting there whole day. So many people come to see Ashibad. What you desire, fulfill it. I have this problem, that problem. Do you know what he's showing? What? You go there, he may not be there. Where? He has gone to another city. How? Nobody can tell. He has got power. Where he goes? Don't go there. Sometimes he's sitting there, not. His disciples say, where my guru? Now, let me tell. Yeah. He has gone to Kanpur. Maybe from Vrindavan to Kanpur will be how far? Say 400 miles. How he went? Not very long ago. What is his name? I forgot. In Prime Minister, many big guys goes to see. So anyway, this is that one guy doing austerity. Very severe cold up to here, freezing water, cool, ice freezing. And when it's summer, very hot in a desert, put fire all around doing meditation. So one day he's sitting under a tree. Suddenly, his cloth, suddenly he saw somebody, poof, which guy? He looked at. A crow, stood poof. Moment he looked at, burned into ashes. Hare, I have got the power. If I get angry, I can burn some guy, these all ashes. Uh, Naturally, he feels to show. Unless you have got something exceptional, something powerful. Naturally, feel like showing, otherwise, you don't like. He's going. Yeah, still now in Vrindavan, you go any of it. No, the sadhus dress like him. Go to some house. Radhe Shyam. After a little while, door opens. Some young lady, maybe girl, or some Mataji, or some young boy will come out of the family. Baba, oh, come. He brings some chapati, give him roti, thick roti, and some. You have got something pot, yes, give some chaat, and some maybe mango or pickle, or a chili pickle. That is the. If you also very controlled in your food and all these things, you get power. It doesn't matter, it's material or spiritual. So that guy going out to do this thing, uh, sometimes they say, Vikang Dehi, please give me alms. One lady come out, this is a famous story, that crow and this. And he went, some lady came out, Baba, I'm a little busy serving my husband, please wait for some time. He looked like grave, wait for some time. After a little while, she came out. It will take some time. You have to have patience. He become from grave to his eyebrow. They've been getting upset. Looking at. She could understand he's getting angry. She looked at him, the sadhu. That lady, just lady, looked at the sadhu. He said, you are getting angry with me. He's not saying anything. He's grave. You think you'll burn me to ashes like the crow? Hurry, how did she know? He was surprised. How this guy, I am doing so much austerity, so I got this power. Where did she get this power of knowing what I did? I can burn some. He exactly told. I burned the crow into ashes. Got angry. Don't think you can do it here. She has got also power. Anybody can get power by doing austerity. It's simply you are doing getting up early in the morning, taking cold bath. It's also austerity. Yes or no? Nobody wants to. Austerity. Automatically get power. You maintain four relative principles regularly, you will get power. I'm sure it is difficult. Sometimes we can. Yes or no? Please be honest. Many break this four relative principles. Yes or no? You may not say yes. One time one guru is saying, I see 85% are breaking this. Yeah, he can read Dharma. So sometime devotee asks to Guru, whatever maybe they address him with exalted position. You know, you disciple around the world, whatever they are doing, you know. Don't ask Guru all this sort of question. You should have some limit. What question you can ask? This sort of question, don't ask to Guru. You know everything about your disciple, what he did. That is sometimes disciples experience. How the Guru could know my what I did there and it like that. And they found, "Arey, how did he know which part of the world what happened?" And he's telling. I remember somebody, Exalted personality, pure devotee. One guy, before dying, telling at that time, when this will happen, this guy won't be there. Just surprise. After some time, that thing happened. And so before that, he shot dead. How could you know? Like that, there are many siddhis. Some of the top are 8 siddhis. They're called Anima, Logima, Mohima, Prakammo. Whatever he likes, he can get. As here is saying. Whatever he's desiring, I don't think it's happening. Because devotional service, Golokero Premodano, Harinamo Sankirtano. If you do devotional service, it is as good as almost you are in the spiritual plane. That means spiritual world. The spiritual world is, I want some water. Prabhu, take this water. Have got this experience? Anybody? I'm saying you desired. I want a glass of water. Somebody suddenly saw within a fraction of a second in front of you brought a water glass of. Says, Mataji, take this one. I didn't tell you. How you bring? And I thought, have you that experience? I'm saying, because it's as good as spiritual world. So it's just to give me a sample. And spiritual world is like that. What do we desire? Think of how dangerous you are in the forest going. There may be tiger. At once, it's a tiger come. It's dangerous sometimes. Sometimes it's dangerous. So they can have like the siddhi. So Prabhupada said devotee doesn't give importance to siddhi. Why? Tell some story like this. That one day in India it is very common. Yeah, devotee, you cannot show anything. Look what he can do. What he can do? I can walk over this river. What you can do? You are a Hare Krishna. Acha Baba, ठीक है. Hey, you show? Sure. What you can? Look, walk over the water. On the other side. Again, come back. Can you do this? Okay, let me just look how we value it. Everybody sit down here. You and the any boatman? No. Hey, boatman, come here. Can you take me there? No. How much? Yeah. Can you take back? How much, sir? 2 cents. I came on. Come here. So, how much crossing this thing? 2 cents. 2 paisa. Sir, you do this thing and got this power. How long it took you? Tell. Not so easy, Baba. It took me 20 years. To me, I am a Hare Krishna ISKCON. It cost me 2 paise. Your 20 years hard work, to me, it cost 2 paise only. You cannot buy anything with 2 paise. Even a beggar will throw away. Give me 1 rupees at least. What you can buy with 2 paise? And it cost 2 paise. You spent 20 years. Which one is good? Why I have to spend 20 years for 2 paise? Rule number one. Everybody. Hare Krishna is the best. Greatest yogi. 2 paise I can get what he does for 20 years hard practice. Yoga. This is Krishna consciousness. When Prabhupada came to India and everybody is asking, you did this, you did, they don't believe. Devotees are chanting, this is all arranged. Then when they came to know it's true, see, you did something miraculous, miracle. Our Mukunda Maharaj, he wrote book, Miracle on the Avenue, Fifth Avenue, Second Avenue. Many things are there. Our Brahmananda once Prabhupada said, go to this company and say they can print this book. A world famous company, Macmillan. They don't care who is this Hare Krishna. Prabhupada said, go again. And we are shocked. One officer, big officer there whom he is going to see, came see, oh, you are Hare Krishna. Did you see that book? Okay, I will tell you. He is surprised. How they don't know, but still. And asked him come and he say, yes, we'll print. Brahmana said, I could never think of how this will happen. Exactly to what your superior is saying. You will see so many things, experience like that. Prabhupada told about in his life what he saw. When Prabhupada was a schoolboy, he has got his father engaged some tutor, private tutor, come. And he came to know on the Prabhupada that he has got a friend who is a yogi. Yogi means in India he can do something wonderful what common people don't see, just like walking over water or anything. And so one day he came, sir, you can do, something? Yeah? What do you want? They said, in India they sell many types of pomegranate there. Best pomegranate anna is one of like a ruby, very reddish, inside, full of as big as this size, In the common place you will see this size, big, come from Afghanistan, Kashmir, all those areas. So he said, you can bring another. Like, moment he said, at once, he smiled, at once, whoop, fell on a table where they are sitting, chair, on anar fell. I mean, pomegranate, big size. And it is just fell, because of the pressure, it is oozing out all the juices. But, now, I won't tell outside guy, he will say, Maharaj is mad. Many guys. Indians don't say that. They see many things, something magic or mesmerize. Acha. Then he, oh, I see. Then he told, by the mercy of my Guru, if you want, within 1 or 2 minutes I can go 200 miles, 1 or 2 minutes from here and go back. So sometime all this where the yogis assemble, people go there, have experiences like that many. We know Prabhupada said the Vishwamitra Muni, who already I told, it took 1 hour. Now here you will see Srimad Bhagavatam there about many of this. The Narad Muni, after when he became a great devotee, he used to go from one planet, from material and spiritual world, anywhere and everywhere, within a very short time. So once Ravan was doing austerity. Usually Osura is expert in doing too much austerity. Please, Ravan was doing in Himalaya somewhere. So I go to Himalaya sometime with our devotees. One Mataji say, Subhag, I will take you to where Ravan used to do. Huh? And Lord Shiva is still that old Shiva. Okay, let's go. And we'll do yoga for you. Okay. If you want, I can make a house for you in one place. I said, no. No. Why? Said, at night, my friend will come. Who's your friend? He has many hair, big nails as big as. He will do not open at night. Local people say, if somebody knock your door in the mountain at night, open, you can't see him because dark, his body also dark, full of hair. Catch your hand, come. He won't talk because he may not be Jambavan, but he is like that. That's mean big bear. Bear? Take it away. Oh, I see. Okay. And so happened, one lady was also doing somewhere not very far. Still now, many. Not many, but quite good number there. And she's alone. The moment you do that, naturally you get power. And because of austerity, sometimes look also something very effulgent. Ravan going in his plane, someone roaming down. See, suddenly she arrested his attention. Big hair. She has big hair. Her name is in scripture it says Devahuti. Devahuti. She is doing a tapasya. Ravan saw. She looks pretty beautiful. Ravan is attracted. Came down near him, near her. In India, considered nowadays, of course, different. Ladies sometimes keep big hair. One of the sign of her beauty is one is hair. Many other things. I don't want to get it. You read books. I should not take this much hair. And then nicely make it, something plate, put flowers, these that made her more attractive. Friend and others, special occasion sometimes. She did not do, but still she looks very attractive. Ravan. So many things thinking, looking at her, coming close. Suddenly, being so absorbed, put her hair in his hand. Oh, so big. Suddenly, Ravan saw he is absorbed in the. He saw she opened her eyes and looking at Ravan. Great. Woman, eye to eye. Ravan could understand. She loves her. Next time you touch any woman, your head will drop, fall. Ravan. Then, then, and he told his wife always reminded, you brought Sita, remember this? Forget, don't touch her. Ravan could understand she is very powerful. She is doing tapasya. Ravan came to harass her, pray for her. Some say also tried Ravan. So this way we can see, Buddha said, anybody can get power. The devotee does not want power. He is Anna Vilasita Sunnam. No desire save and accept. Huh? Rendering loving service to the Lord. And in reciprocation, Lord also protect him. So he said, Saranga Saranagati Hoibe Jahar. Moment the 6 point surrender you do perfectly, Tahar Pratana Sune, Sri Brajendukar will find. Moment you're controlling, moreover you say, become like a Paramahansa state. Whatever you desire, Krishna responds. Unless it is unfavorable for devotional service, will fulfill your respond. Thank you very much. I can go on saying so many things, but it is nothing to do with bhakti. So I'll stop it here. Question, comment. Hello? Haribol, Hare Krishna. Otherwise, today's Mukunda Datta's disappearance, appearance, something. Another, forgot. Maybe we, Siddhar, Siddhar Pundit. I know Siddhar Thakur. He is a Kolabacha Siddhar, famous. His pastime and many other. We can discuss. The time is over. So any question, comment on this, you can ask or comment. Because this is discussing this, so I told. Otherwise, I don't like to tell. Go on. So many things. Prabhupada said, I also read before in school. There was one, a British time, took it 300 years from now. It's a famous story. Everybody knows. Most of them, in general. In Kashi, always there are yogis there, even still now. So Prabhupada said that 200 years ago, not Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after that, there is a yogi. Because he knows we are not this body, so he used to put on not clothes or anything. His body was huge, dressing he like another Lord Shiva or something, some impersonal, thinking because he has got so much power. mystic. So, to common people, it's little disturbing. Uh, Awkward feel, ladies, men walking the street, he's going huge body, no clothing, go to take bath. Most of the time spent by the side of the Ganges or the Ganges floating. So this we informed to the government people, officer, he said, put him inside the jail. They say, every time we put him in jail, we find he's laughing, he's standing in front of us. What? Tell the top British officer, magistrate. He said, bring that guy here. Or something. They brought him huge body. Oh, so he's the guy. Take him right now. Take him to. He is laughing, naked. And even now, still in India, some place the policeman, some sadhu, like that. I talk sometimes. So they took him. He said, sir, what? He's not there. We put him inside. The magistrate saw he is standing in front of him to that British officer. He's laughing. And what can he do? He could understand it's all true. First of all, he didn't believe. So I can't do. Prabhupada mentioned, I knew that thing. He disappears. Put in the jail, he's not there. Lock up, he's outside standing. He laughs. Many stories like that. No story actually happened. Still happen. Yeah. A question, somebody? Yes. Huh. Well, what I heard this thing, not my answer. Is sometime Krishna wants somebody, not many life come and again suffer. Better in one stroke. Many lives what he did, one stroke. Sometime a book distributor suddenly ran over by a car and died. He may be taking them everyone. Jayananda suffered leukemia, blood cancer, and his parents sending him from his house $5,000 every time. At that time, 5,000 is a lot of money. 1965. But every time, instead of using for his, so that he can get little relief, at least not so. I heard, very painful. Those who got cancer, I asked Siddhar Maharaj, Maharaj, how do you feel? He said, well, I cannot tell you, Sama. But your face doesn't tell. I don't show it. I'm just telling you. Siddhar son, or Bombay, Canada, coming from Canada, good distributor and collector. I asked. So his case, leukemia. I know another person who had leukemia among our devotees. Acha, this Jayananda Prabhu, very dear to Prabhupada. Prabhupada liked him. I know so many things. I was reading about him. And he gave it to Prabhupada. Prabhupada don't take. He's like a beloved and lover, love quarrel. Loving. Prabhupada said, no, it is for you. No, Prabhupada, I want you to, it's good for you can on print one of your book, Teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Then Prabhupada, after repeated, he said, second time also, after some time, gave, no. I said, no, I will die very soon. What is the use of using rather, you use it for your book, for printing your books. And very much required. Prabhupada gave most important printing books and distribute. His guru said to him, whenever get money. And when Prabhupada came to know he was another part of the world from BBT head, the Rameshwar, I think, Prabhupada, he passed away. This happened. Prabhupada said, I hope or I think this very life he will go back to Godhead. And devotees in different temples see that uh, they every year either his appearance or disappearance day you celebrate, make a festival and big feast like that. And still they do, and put his picture in every road throughout the world, wherever Rath Yatra is, because he used to build Rath like that. Yes. Okay. Well, depending on his quality of bhakti, immediately or not. No. Immediately, I won't say. In time, what Krishna knows, he deserves. Hmm, 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 hmm. Why Vrindavan? Here also you can feel, depending on your quality of devotion. Anywhere. You are doing pure devotion, so anywhere it can happen. You are going through the jungle. In case, I don't know, now it's getting dark. You may be tiger. Suddenly, so tiger is there. Yeah, he says sometimes it is dangerous because some desire come on its own. Yes, something comes in mind. At once you see this happening. It- It's not just a coincidence. You can think how it coincide. The moment I thought and it happened. There are many incidents I can go on telling you. You cannot think of. Thus, one's faith becomes strong. Something like that. Please excuse me. In his book, I took his book. There's something there. Hmm. Huh. And Bomananda couldn't think of in his wildest dream. He was surprised. Prabhupada said, follow what I say, see what happens. Huh. 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 Yeah, yeah. I saw many times. One day, in the manner I remember, Prabhupada was asking, can you call him? And devotee looked at each other. But he is not here, we know. He doesn't live here, he lives in America. Then one devotee went out of the class, he is going out for his some job. Suddenly he saw that devotee is coming from America. And he's surprised how it coincides. Because we see Prabhupada is in a transcendental platform, whatever he's saying beyond time, space. Yeah. That's it. Huh. Yeah. Lord Jagannath's birthday, we hear that two incidents how Lord Jagannath appeared. There was a king called Indraduna. He had dream or some other truth that order from the Lord. Now you make my temple and worship. I will come to you. Something like that. As I remember, little hazy, some said. So he, I think, built temple. And opening, I think he went to Brahmaloka or something like that. By the time came, so many ages passed. Brahmaloka time is different. Our 6 months make 12 hours of Chandraloka Suryaloka. Brahmaloka Sahasra Yuga Purjantam. 1000 Kali Yuga is 4 lakhs 23,000, something like that. Somebody check it out. Sorry. And like that, the Yuga before that maybe nearly double, 8 lakhs. The Yuga before that, Sattva Treta Yuga, 3 times, 20 or something. Sattva Yuga, 20 and something like that. So if we add all what comes out, our years, that many, multiply 10 to the power 3, I mean 1000. That is 12 hours of Brahmaloka, Brahma. So, Sahasra Yuga Parjantam Arho. So, Brahma lived like that, he has got 100 years. He lived. So, what is the question? Oh, he meditated on this. Yeah. So he went there, and by the time he came, he saw some other king going through, walking. So many years passed. Another king going to the horse stumbled, uh, hitting a stone. So they dig up and found out big temple. Actually, he made it for opening, owing to Brahma. He will bring him here to opening ceremony. Understand? By the time pastor this happened, he is claiming, I did this. This is mine. He's saying, no, this is mine. Who will prove? There is a crow there on the banyan tree, Oxoy pot. He never dies. Uh, Mughals, Musulmans, so many times tried to kill. You see, still it is there in Jagannath Temple and few other parts of India, other trees. So he said, I am witness. His name is Kak Bhushandi. His name is Bhushandi. He may be still there. And there are some people live long, long time. Vasudev, maybe Parasharmani, his father, Hanuman, what is that with access? That avatar, Parshuram, that was 6, 7, um, who tried to kill the five brothers, Panchapandav, and Uttara's Garbha, we have Marat Parikshit, Ashwatthama, still they are living. And these guys somewhere here and there, maybe. Huh? So, what I was telling about this, Sanjata. So, Kak Bhushandi, he gave witness. No, he made it, and he went to bring this, all these things, stories. People accepted. Then king said, okay, now he asked his Brahmins all this. I got some dream and like that. Somewhere the deity is there. We have to get it. So they then looking for different places. Now where is Ujjaini? Somewhere there. Uh, through the forest from Odisha and going to one day he found one place, one guy, he's called Sabara, I mean jungle people, tribal, like your Abo, like that. Huh? Or how is that? Kiwi or New Zealand. Every in India they shout out these that they live in the forest with the ferocious animal there, kill them. So they worship some deity and even demigods also worship them, and nobody knows where he goes. The king of the Abos, yeah, Soboro. Oh, really? Maybe him. He became guest, and he has gone out. His daughter is there. You say, daughter say, I am low caste. I, I belong to this, tribal people. You are a Brahmin. How can I can serve you? You should not take my. No, no, no. It doesn't matter. You make friendship with her. And she gave her water and cooked thing and gave her. And you have good relation. By the time his father came, who is this guy? Father, he's a nice man. Then his father again he said, yeah, I like your daughter. Then they got married. Then he told his wife. From his wife came to know all these things. Can we arrange something? The father won't allow. Anybody won't. Then you try to convince. Some other said, Acha, father, you take him. He won't know where the deity is. Blindfolded. Okay. His father agrees. Vidyapati and she was maybe Padavati. Naki? What is the name of that? The Brahmin's name was the Vidyapati. And this is Padavati. So they married and she told father, father, take your son-in-law blindfolded. You know. Then he said, give me some mustard seed. Both pocket full of mustard seed. When he's going, he is pouring there without the knowledge of his father. Father guiding him, come here, pour them. And he's pouring. That place is still there now. It's called Nil Madhav, Blue Krishna. Nil Madhav. You're taking that beautiful, little, exquisitely. He saw. He was so captivated, so beautiful, cannot, take out his eyes. Then he went again folded. One day I take leave. I have to go back to my country. To first inform the king in Dodunga. I saw, found it. With soldiers and all this brought. Maybe little this and that, maybe mistake they had add or subtract. With soldiers, everything. Hey, Sour King, show me, take me there. He won't take. He doesn't want to say. Arrest him. Then he's told, King, I did this. Really? Let us see. He saw all the mustard seed and already by then grown. See, and going to the mustard seed tree. They have got uh, yellow flower. And you can make pakoda. And all also shark. The devotees do. In Mayapur, we have got so much mustard. So if we arrive at the mountain top, that mountain is still there. But when you want, suddenly so the deity is gone. No deity. What happened? King say, arrest him. Oh, you won't let him go? Put him in jail. Tell the truth. Where you put the deity? He said, no, Maharaj, it was just there. I didn't hide. No. Then later on, something happened. And the Lord said that I don't want, he is very attached to, I don't want that he take her also. So anyway, I will come to you as a log of wood in Jagannath Puri. And with that, you make the deity. And many times, what will come? King will think, nah, I'll commit suicide, everything for. Then Lord, through aerial message or by dream, ordered him like this. So it's okay. Okay, I won't die. Then waiting, no log of wood coming. One day, Chakratirtha, there is a Jagannath Puri, one place called Chakratirtha. There is a Hanuman temple waiting to stop any ocean come and devastate, flood Jagannath Puri. And still nothing happened. This is one incident happened just few years ago. People are surprised. Western reporters, flood, tsunami was coming. Just 20 minutes before, suddenly changed his direction. Used to flood. Everybody ran away. I was there. I was watching the TV showing the flood is coming. Anyway, Chokri came. They found. Oh yes, king was informed. He went his people, Devahuti, all trying. Nobody can move little bit even of the truth. It's so heavy. They brought elephant, this, that. No. This transition is not different from Jagannath, of the Lord. Then he thought again, I should do something. But before the in a dream or an ideal message, they come. It will move if you bring, release him. He is my great devotee, Sabor king, king of this tribal. Free him. And he should, Vidyapati, all, and few others try. These two must be there. They tried, then started moving. They put it some cart and brought it and tried to make, calling people so many. Nobody can, anything doing, chisel, wood broken. Wood is not broken, chisel broke, nobody can do. Then again he is thinking what to do, and they have got it from the Lord, the driver, there will be somebody will come who can do it. And some said the Lord, I forgot, or Brahma or Vishwakarma came. He said, I will do it on condition. I will do it, closed door, and till I finish, you don't open the door and disturb. Condition. And they started, king said, okay, started doing. I said, it's going on. Time, king comes, simply here. And queen, oh, they're still doing. Cut, cut, cut. How? Then they got sometimes frustrated. Long time is not getting finished. Again, telling. He won't talk. No sound. Still he waited. King said, no, he said, we cannot break the condition, promise. The queen, because of again nagging the king one day forced to open. Huh? He saw incomplete the Jagannath. At once, the priest disappeared. Carpenter. And he said, so I told you. Then again, king thought, what? It's all my fault. asked the queen, why you tell this thing? You see now, committed often, better I commit suicide, die. And again he had a dream or an order. This everything I don't remember. Order, he said, no, I want to be worshipped like this. This is one story. And so it was established. Everything you do, Abhishek, this, that. This one story. Another story is something in the palace of Dwaruka, and it is also there in scripture. Dwaruka, one day, all the queens in asking the mother Devahuti and Rohini, we heard Krishna's early pastime we want to hear about our husband. Early pastime, we said, he's very sweet, he was very naughty boy. Say, yes, yes. Can you tell us? Because you are mother, Balaram's mother, Rohini. Rohini or Devahuti, doesn't matter. And Devahuti didn't see that much, but Rohini also saw with Jasoda. Then he said, okay, I will tell you. Do one thing. Nobody can hear. Only you will hear. So come in the room, came, close the door, everything, nobody. Even Krishna Balaram, when they're gone, yeah. When Krishna Balaram is out, we'll talk. But if Krishna Balaram comes, they are not allowed. Nobody is allowed inside. And he said, who will guard? Subhadra will guard outside. Subhadra is standing near the gate of that room. And she is telling Rohini, Krishna's pastime. Everybody is hearing Tavakatham Gopise Tapta Jivanam. Anybody listen Krishna's Katha, he'll be attracted. Please be and here want to hear more, more, more. Queens are telling, tell more, more, more of Krishna and Balaram's pastime, naughty activity. And they're listening rapid. By the time Krishna and Balaram appear, hey, what's going on? Sister and brothers talking. Brother, you cannot get in. This is the order. Mommy says. What? They are standing both near the either side of Subhadra. Swachand cannot get in. Mother said, okay, but they can hear a little. And then Subhadra also hearing, as they hear, they're in ecstasy. So their eyes popping out and hand, feet going inside. That is the form of Java. And Narad Muni happened to be at that time. They're in ecstasy. Krishna also hearing Krishna Katha. Balaram also. So at that time, Narad Muni, somewhere from, he came, hey, 9 o'clock. So at that time came, Narad Muni also in ecstasy. Then Narad Muni said, my dear Lord, whatever is your form, like this, now can you worship this? You can keep it. And from then on, Lord said, let it be, let it be. And from then on, it's there.